right quick. Boom.
What's up?
Sister, what's good?
Chilling.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
I think I know you a little bit. I think I know you good enough to know when you look like that, saying that. Talk to me, man. What's up, man? Talk to me, sis. Let it out.
Well, I'm a little bit better than I was earlier.
Okay.
To come back and talk because I got emotional. And I'm like, yo, that's too cliche. Like, that's what's expected.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what the desired result for some people is. They want to get me emotional. So I wanted to come back after, spoke to some people whose opinion I really respect.
Mm-hmm. And before you go, what did they say? Without saying names, what was the feedback you got from your peers?
Just a no-no that those moments will come where you're at places, maybe smaller events, and you hear something that maybe like, yo, that's crazy, but it all falls down to treat people the way you want to be treated. So I had like started thinking of like, how do you fix this? I was just thinking of all kind of shit, and it still came out disingenuous in my eyes. But I think that the best thing for me to do is take accountability. Okay. I don't want to blame the young man because hearing his side of the things, he's saying that he super fan. It was a moment where he was just excited and he didn't know how to present it. Maybe I put pressure on him. So I have to take accountability as the professional battle rapper in this scenario, in that I shouldn't have even put myself or him in that position in the first place. Okay. So whatever it was about this bar, I fucking couldn't let it go. Even when I heard it in the building, I was like, I like that. Like, I really like that. Then I kept telling people, yo, I like that mermaid bar. I like that mermaid. It was just on my heart. I couldn't let it go. So I have to take accountability for that. Like, I had an attachment to the bar. Like, I just had to say it. And whether I tried to find a way to make it okay. Out to him. But deep down, there's some guilt there. And I feel like if there's some guilt there, then I was probably wrong. I probably could have went about it better, just because I could have left the bar there. You know what I mean? Like, okay, heard it. It is what it is, and I enjoyed it. I was attached to it. You know what I mean? To find a way to make it my own. And so because of that, I apologize. I feel like it's not me wanting to take away from this guy. And so I would nobody like be rude to him or attack him. I see people calling him weird, corny, clout chasing. Don't do that. If anything, you subscribe to the drama, go watch the man battle and give him an honest critique and honest feedback. Don't judge based on this situation, because this situation is just fucked up all around. I also feel like we as a culture we got Jazz and Vixen, we got Mook and Geechee, we had a whole fucking fire ass prom night, a whole fire Chrome 23 turn. I thought what people would be talking about was like E-Hart and Cheddar, because that was a close one, or QB and Shayna, and just debating that. I didn't think that this would be the topic of discussion and hold so much weight.
Yoshi, let me ask you a little pushback real quick. I think, personally speaking, maybe the conversation about what's going on now, because within the last month or some change now, we've been having conversation about battle rappers linking up together, writing bars together and stuff like that, freestyle surf and all that. But I didn't like hearing Surf and Calico say that they were writing raps together. Then they had a face-off where the face-off was intense. And then Hustle and Sheet happens. And then respectfully, sister, your name been with QP and everything like that. So do you think all that plays a part why this conversation is being so heavy right now?
It's a lot of variables, you know what I mean? It does, the goalpost does get pushed for certain people.
That's true. That's true.
It's easy to nitpick me and give me a hard time. There's an entertainment value to that. It's really hard to know what is and isn't acceptable, because a lot of things take place behind the scenes and are accepted. You know what I mean? I've always been the type of person that wanted to do this with some kind of integrity. That's what got me in a lot of trouble a lot of the times, is because I didn't want to go with the way I seen things taking place. And it wasn't until battle my pen
Mm.
ever 15 years rapping. My mom and my dad rap. I've never been questioned until
Wait,
battle.
talk about. I didn't say Cal. All right, let me rephrase that. Cal and Shirk weren't sitting writing together. All I'm saying is they should not be in the same vicinity writing. Let me just clarify that. I know this culture is, they'll take your words and crazy. Not writing together. I'm just saying being in the same room, same vicinity, kitchen, bedroom, outside in the whip. I didn't like all that, but continue, Yoshi. Go ahead.
No, yeah, and I said I didn't want to even put anybody else into it. I want to just own up for me. You know, I don't want this to take away from any of my other material. If y'all want to put a fine pick comb or whatever, go through that material, you can. That's all me. You know what I mean? It was just a bar I couldn't let go. I really liked it. I loved the Little Mermaid, so I just couldn't fucking let it go. I'm like, yo, I gotta spit that. And the thing that I love about battle rap is there's like this wonderful space where you could be creative and you could just say what you want, and people either like it or they don't like it. And so I just really wanted to present it my way and learn. Like, I don't make the same mistake twice. I will make I'm definitely gonna make a new mistake, but I don't make the same mistake twice. And I think it's pushing me to be great. I do get more pressure than most female battle rappers, I think. So I have to be perfect. You know, I can't even stumble a word. All my material is questioned. So because of that, I think it's gonna push me to be greater. If I have to improve harder, I will do it. Whatever y'all want me to do, I will do it.
Well, yo, let me ask you this. Would you say it was a quarter of a bar? Can we say that? A quarter?
A piece. You know, it was more so the reference.
The reference.
That would be black and mermaid. Like,
and you said new Ariel, right? And what did you say?
Yeah.
Now flip the line that you said though.
I said they're gonna be mad when a bitch black like the new Ariel. And I finished off that rhyme pattern, Ariel. Then I went into my way of rhyming, sparing you, carry you. So that's what I went through off of the Ariel. It inspired me. You know, sometimes you need something to like help you push that pen when you in moments. And that bar, for whatever reason, when I sat down to write, it was one of the first ones because it was stuck with me. It was in my head. It made me want to be creative. So that's why I said no knock to him. I tried to reach out because I felt like, yo, if there was any like doubt in his mind, like, yo, I'm not fucking with that. Maybe it's too similar or don't like the idea of it. You know, I would have scrapped it. But it seemed like I got his blessing, or at least he was excited about the idea of him inspiring me. And
well, let me ask you this: if you got his blessing, then why is he going on? Shout out to my Angry Fan. He goes to Angry Fan show and everything like that, and made it sound like he had a discrepancy, or he wanted a shout out from you. Is that what he wanted, or can you educate me on what's all this about?
It's watching it. There was some communication. Maybe he felt like I would reference him in the bar, and that maybe where the excitement was, why he was so willing, because he thought he was going to get a shout out, or he didn't think it would be that similar. Maybe he just thought I would say, you know, because it was pretty similar, and I don't know. Or I think people who don't like me could have got in his head like, yo, she was fucked up for that. You got to say something. You can't let her do that. Because there is a label of us. I don't even know what tier I'm at, but let's say professional level battlers going to smaller events and maybe taking.
That's been going on for years. Those conversations been years. We've been going on for years, Yoshi.
So I think it's a lot of things that's stemming off of it. And then me, I'm just a hot topic. But I really do think that I wanted to get in front of it because we as a culture got like better things to talk about.
Yes.
I'll put my feet to the fire. I'll hold myself accountable. Like it won't happen again. If I hear a bar, I don't care how fire it is. I don't care if I think of a million ways. If I hear it in the moment, it's off limits.
A lot of people say he's clout chasing. I hate that word, but do you feel he's clout chasing? I see a lot of people saying he's clout chasing off your name. You say what?
I think it's really, really hard to get noticed in male battle rap. And I think if you get an opportunity to kind of get people to know your name, however you go about it, it is what it is. It's battle rap. It's dog eat dog. And I learned that a long time ago. I learned that when friends of mine turned on me. So I expect somebody who barely have a rapport with me to not do that. I just, when I reached out and I got no pushback, I just thought that wouldn't happen. And if anything, he would reach out to me personally, like, yo, I wasn't feeling that. I wasn't feeling like, okay, well, now how can I make it right? I'll share your battles. You know what I mean? I'll tell the Crucible Scouts about you. Like, I'm sorry, like that. But you can't tell people how to react. You know what I mean? And
right, that's true. That's true.
You know, he was getting views and attention, and as a battle rapper, isn't that what we want at the end of the day?
Can I ask you this? What was the DM conversation? And two-part question. Did you DM him after the battle, before the battle?
I DM him before the battle, but it was the day of. And I think that came from me having some guilt. Like, maybe you should tell him, yo. Just as I'm rehearsing, and every time I spit the bar, I'm like, yo, I'm feeling a little funny feeling. I'm like, yo, you should see how he feel about this. So that's what really pushed me to like, yo, let me say something, because you remixing this, but he might feel away because you was definitely at the event.
There's pictures.
You know, acted
right.
to the camera. So it's a touchy situation. But
Is it though? Is it really touchy? Is it touchy? Really? I mean, did you feel it's touchy? How you feel? Have you been getting backlash? Have you been getting heavy backlash?
I don't know, because I'm trying to tap out of social media because I have to prepare for a match in 16 days, and I also have a URL battle in the mix this month. So I have a lot on my plate, and I can't let it distract me.
Stay focused. I don't listen. I didn't pull you up here to make you feel guilty. I want you to stay focused. You got 25K on the line, and forget my old ass. I'm looking at people in the chat, and you seem to have a lot of supporters back here. You know, Yoshi, you know this culture. They will get at you when need be. I'm pretty sure with the QP situation, they got at you heavy, right? But from what I'm seeing here, everybody here, they don't like that. No, let's not get it twisted. We don't want you doing that, Yoshi. We don't want you going to small leagues. But look, I love Yoshi G. Like everybody, you know.
I don't mind being like the martyr in battle rap and getting in front of shit and taking the lashings, because maybe that's what I'm here for. Because I still cannot figure out what the hell I'm here for.
What you mean? What do you mean what you here for, Yoshi? What do you mean by that? Yoshi, look at me. Boo. Look at me. I'm big bro. You know I love you, mom. All right. Sweetheart, we got love for you, boo. Know that. I bring no sisters up on my station to bash you and make you feel bad. You feel me? We all ride with you, Yoshi, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Everybody here love you. Everybody love you. Like, you know what I'm saying, Yoshi? We're not bringing you up here to criticize you and pitchfork you, boo. Come on, we're not doing that, sweetheart.
You know, when I say that, I don't know. I've been trying to rap for a long time. I didn't have the Barbie figure that they wanted. What I was rapping about back then, it wasn't cool. Now Cardi's and Megan rap about it, but it wasn't cool. They was like, you're a mom, you can't rap like this. It's inappropriate. It sounds like stripper fight music.
Right.
I got a bunch of no's. When I came to battle rap, all the doors were opening, and all I was doing was the same thing. I was just rapping. I was able to be myself.
Right. But that's what, Yoshi, that's why we love you, though. That's little sis. That's why we love you, though. You don't gotta cry for nobody. Not for this culture. Forget all that. You got 25K on the line. You got a UR battle line. Everybody in here is rocking with you. They ain't here for you, not for me. They here to see you. They want it from Yoshi G. You know what I mean? So, little sis, let's get to it. You suck them tears up and let's get to the shits. You feel me?
Yes.
We understand what it is. We don't want you going that route no more. Do what you got to do, bitch. You beat Coco Cakes. You are in the second round. You know what I mean?
Right. Fresh
don't be crying. You don't need to be crying, sweetheart. This culture rock with you heavy, man.
No, fresh angles for my opponents. It is what it is. I just really want to rap. A lot of people think I want the attention. I don't want the attention. I really feel like it's other people who would love to have big discuss. We had a great weekend in battle rap.
Right. Facts.
I just wanted to let's nip it in the bud right now, because I feel like everybody's like, don't say nothing. But I'm like, yo, if I don't, it's just gonna be they're gonna keep conspiracies and what if they're in it together and they wanted to push the league or whatever. I don't know. So I just wanted to say I fucked up. You know what I mean? I'm
Little sis, she too beautiful to be crying, man. I don't want to see a beautiful sister crying on my screen, man.
No, it's just because I'm thinking about how much I went through to get to this place, and it's bittersweet because what come with being great and being, I guess, quote unquote, a star, is hate, it's trolls, it's always being criticized, it's always being. If that's something I could really handle, if I'm mentally strong enough for that, I don't know.
I think you are. I'm not gonna put that on. I think you are. You listen. You ain't get this far. You ain't get this far where you at right now to be on some weak shit. I know that. You ain't get this far where you at right in your career, Yoshi. Where everyone knows who the hell you are.
Right. It's hard. It's tough. It's tough.
You gotta. We fighting with you, man. We fighting with you though.
Thug it out.
With you though.
I want to thug it out. I want to thug it out.
Yeah.
Try to get through this tournament. I am gonna get through this tournament, Lord willing. I just ask the people, like my fans, if you fuck with me and I disappointed you in any form or fashion, that's who I really, really want to apologize to, because I don't want to disappoint my fans. I don't want them to feel like they're always constantly having to defend me in some drama. I don't want that, because I love this. I love hip hop. I love to rap. It's like my passion. It's the only thing I'm really naturally good at. And
we riding with you, Yoshi. You hear me? We riding. Let's get that 25K, boo. Who you got? Caution next?
I got Caution. She got Fresh Angles and plenty.
That's okay. But listen, guess what though? You fight and be caught, because Caution is nice too. Let's be clear. She just battled Bonnie, right?
She battled Bonnie one day and battled Chirac.
Yeah, Caution get busy. Shout out to Caution right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she wanted just as much as me. She got 3 kids like me. Like, she's on the same type of mission. So I can't let this break me. I really, really can't.
You don't think you've been through worse things? You don't think you've been through tougher things in the culture than this?
Yes, tremendously. But you start to get wore out.
Okay, got you.
After the drop clip shit, I lost that battle. I only had one moment they tried to take it from me. Oh, Twerk told her to say that. Or
right.
It seemed like after every battle, I'm dealing with some kind of things. And then I have actual media, not you, but actual media who has told me they want to destroy me. So to have to fight against that, that's where they only post bad pictures of me. They only post negative drama of me. They only cater to the hate towards me.
Destroy you?
Yes. And I got to fight against that. And that's draining. That's what's the most draining. That's the hardest part right now, is fighting against that certain clan of people who team up.
Who cares about media? You know, listen, I think the media tournament battle rappers are effing joke. I don't even consider myself no goddamn media. I'm an old nigga that just loves hip hop and got a big ass mouth. I ain't no battle rap media. Ain't no damn battle rap media number one. It is a bunch of niggas, a bunch of us who got in front of the camera to talk battle rap and hip hop. That's it. Nobody went to school for this shit. You know what I mean? But continue, sweetheart. Continue.
I think that's the hardest part. I do see that the fans fuck with me, and that's what keep me pushing and keep me going and not saying giving up. Is y'all. And just knowing that they enjoy my material. The people who came, they stayed to watch me go last. They said it was worth it.
Yo, I love your material against Lady Carson. Yo, come on, Yoshi, not playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Yoshi, forget media, forget the negative vibes, forget all that, boo. You on a mission. You made it to battle rap. You made it to where everyone knows you. Where a dude like Ava pulls you up in his spaces.
Right,
you feel me?
People are tougher, and they've been going through it for a decade, so maybe they're numb to it. I'm an empath. I'm an empath person. I feel everything. I'm very emotional. Always been like this. My granny called me a bag of water. Always.
Right.
And I see people, the greats, the pioneers, like a Murder Mook, go through hate and criticism and all of that. So there's no way around it. I can't think of nobody who's great in this specific sport that don't go through it. Then I could go to like even athletes.
Right.
They all go through it. It's like there's no way around it. It's part of the game, but I have to determine, am I mentally strong enough for that? Because it is draining.
And you beat Don. You beating Don Lady too. 2-1. I like the battle with Don.
I like, if they say the Prestavia is debatable, I like me. I like me that one.
Listen, I had Prestavia, but I didn't like the fact. I didn't like people had you dolo solo. I didn't like that. I wish there was people behind you.
I had to say she 30 me and all that. I had to wait for the footage to drop for people to see. Oh, Yoshi was getting busy. She was
getting busy.
So close to clips. I feel like I beat Don. I definitely just walked through Coco. They want to take that away from me. I don't see how, because if you remove, even if you want to remove that round, my other rounds was dominant. It was only half a second of a bar that I heard before. I did hear the bar before. I heard the bar before.
But let me ask you a question though. So all right, this brother was in Lasting House Garrett. So obviously you had the battle limit. Let me ask you, to be honest with me, do you think if there was no picture or DM or anything like that, would you apologize to the coach and did all this stuff, or would you just kept it moving?
Yeah, if I felt like people who really fuck with me wanted to know what the fuck is up and what's going on, I would. You know, I've always been like that. Like I'm very vulnerable and I'm very open and honest, even if it's to a fault. So yes, if everybody like, yo, we don't like that Yoshi, okay. But I have in times used stuff that I heard before, you know, before the shot, after the shot.
Right.
But it hit in the building. They liked when I did it. You know what I mean? But I guess it's pick and choose. And I guess what made it specifically worse is me being there, me letting it be known in the building. I want that bar.
Right.
Telling him, hey, baby, I got this bar in my
mouth. The bar wasn't even that crazy for you to jack though, yo.
That's how y'all should know. It was just something that was tugging at my heartstrings. I don't know why. I was stuck on it. I was stuck on it, and I couldn't go.
You know you got to be careful, Yoshi. The eyes be out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I mean? You got to be careful with that. I mean, I'm not saying it's some Quentin Miller, Drake type of shit going on here, but you know what I mean? It's,
I got to walk on eggshells, and I don't mind if I have to be that person that really got to show and prove, because every girl ain't gonna do it, and it's not integrity through the whole thing. But if they're gonna put the microscope on me, I could do it. If I have to prove, like if anybody can have to prove that they pin moves, I can do it. Whatever I need to do, if it have to be Big Brother style, y'all want to for a week, throw the topics at me, let's do it. When is round 2? On the 20th.
20 what?
November 20th.
The 20th. Okay, so what are we, 2 weeks away?
About 16 in the wake up.
16 away. So are you racking your brain? What is it? It's like, are you like, I need you to focus, yo. Focus.
That's why I need to get through this, because I would get
this. Listen, I don't even think it's a big thing for you to stress too much. Just don't put yourself in a position where the coach got to point fingers at you. You got to be real careful out here. You know what I mean? You and Caution should be the focus. I'm looking forward to that battle. Obviously, I think bracket 1 is the harder bracket, right? With QB, Ford, even though C3, E-Hart, all them kind of. Were you surprised about some of the girls not here no more? 40 not here no more, E-Hart not here no more?
Well, I knew it was going to happen because they all got matched together. So all the toppest of the top tiers, you could say, in that tournament got matched versus each other. So 2 of them go home. So on that side, it leaves Shayna, it leaves C3, Miss Miami. And Cheddar. So I feel like all of them is dogs. I feel like all of them is dogs. All of them have potential to win because they showed me that.
Yeah. Yes. So you and Bonnie, I think you and Bonnie, it's inevitable, right?
People want to see that, and I just need to lift my spirits up because I feel a little slightly depressed and defeated.
No. We don't use that word, and take the energy you have and pour that shit into the bars. Counter right. You know it's gonna. You know, course you about to go in that bag, and you gotta be ready. Boo, 25K on the line. You're not playing. Chrome 23. We're not doing this, Yosh. We need you to stay focused. I'm not gonna keep you long. I want to ask you this. Give me a thought on Mook and Geechee. Let me get you back on focus. Mook and Geechee, talk to me.
You know what? I don't know.
Yo, no. yo, no, you trying to light Yoshi?
When I did my interview, I said Geechee, but I don't know, man. I don't know. You'd be surprised who back you have that don't have yours. So I wish the best to everybody.
Okay, all right, I got you. Look at me, sweetheart. Look at me. I'm big. Look at me for a second. I need you to stay focused. F what anybody else I am talking about. You know what I mean? I need you to stay focused. Yoshi, this culture, man, they'll pick you up. They'll bring you down. You know that already. They'll pick you up. They'll bring you down, love. You got to be strong and fight through that shit. Yoshi, you ain't get this far to where you are in 2022. I remember you in blue cocaine, battling RBE on quarantine. You ain't get this far, sweetheart. Seattle, Washington, you hold it. Come on. We ain't got no battle rappers from where you from, sweetheart. I don't think we do. Do we?
Jada Nightwing.
Jada Nightwing, my man. Shout out Jada Nightwing by himself. You know what I mean? So now I don't need you put your head down, boo. I need a face up, boo. Chin up, Yoshi. Chin up, Yoshi.
Vulnerable because the mania from battling, it make you manic. At least me, it make me. So just to be serious about
Yoshi, look at the comments. I need you to look at the comments. That's what I'm saying. You got people saying in here, Yoshi, we riding. So we riding.
About mental health.
You know what? I wish you did more music. I think a lot of your pain and the way you look sometimes, I wish you would take that and go and I think you write some of the most interesting music, I think personally.
I'll be like Rod Wave out here. No,
I'll give you more of a Joe Budden mood music kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? A mood music kind of vibe, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm always vulnerable after the mania, and there's a little bit of mania when
Chin up. Yoshi, we love you. You hear me?
All right.
We love you. You hear me?
Yes.
Peace and love, sister. All right, love you, my mom.
I know.
All right, mom. Yeah, man. Shout out to you.